Yes, kissing my new bag, kissing my new bag. This video is all about a review for the Cambridge Satchel, which is here. Hence why I'm kissing it at the start of the video, because I love it, I love it. I love the colour, I love everything about it, but I'm going to go more into detail. Let me just tell you a little bit about what I'm going to talk about. I am going to review certain things that I'm going to buy, or that I'm thinking of buying, or you see videos on. I've just bought this bag, well I've had it about 2 months now. It took me ages to decide on everything, and I wanted to do a little blog on it because I've seen a few, but I wanted to do one about, you know, what I thought about it. And let's get started. So this is the bag. Here it is, in lovely, lovely yellow. I think they call it canary yellow. I will check. But here it is, lovely long strap. Very old school satchel, as they advertise. Obviously, the Cambridge Satchel company seemed to be made famous from the Google Chrome advert, which is a fantastic advert. And ever since I saw the advert, I wanted one of the bags. But I didn't want to get one at the hype of it, because then everybody has it. And I hate, like when you go into a shop and you try something on, or you're looking at something and loads of people start looking at you like, oh no, I don't like that. I don't want to look the same as everybody else. So there we go. So anyway, I decided to treat myself to a bag. I've recently lost quite a bit of weight, so I wanted to treat myself. Instead of buying a cake or a cheesecake, I would, cake on the brain, I thought I'd treat myself to a bag. So I chose the Cambridge Satchel because I've heard lots of good things, good quality, good British make, and they're good looking, aren't they? And very practical. So let's start then. I went on the website, had a look, a brilliant website. Really kind of simple. Sometimes you go on a website and there's so many choices, but there wasn't. I mean, there's lots and lots of colours, don't get me wrong, and a few different styles of the bag. And they have like the satchel, the batchel. This is the batchel because it has a handle on it. But you know, you can have a backpack one, but there's not loads so you get overwhelmed. It's basically just down to choice. It's the type of website you could go on and easily be like, well, I'll have a red, I'll have a green, I'll have a neon yellow, and I'll have a pastel pink or lilac. But I had to control myself. So, I went on the website. It took me 2 days to decide on the colour because I wanted a colour. A little bit about me is I'm not a funky dresser. I'm not kind of, I don't follow the fashion right now. I'm quite classic dressing. I'm quite old, not old fashioned, but old school. I like all black, I like monochrome. I tend to like kind of timeless pieces that come back. You know, I love houndstooth at the moment. I've got vintage houndstooth clothes, and you know, I love yellows and I love reds, I love blues, but you know, and they've got all these amazing colours on the Cambridge bags. They've got all these pastel colours, which was stunning. And I was thinking, do I go for those? Because ultimately you'll be able to use them, but I wanted something for me that would suit me. So I kind of asked all my friends, asked my family, my husband. He was like, well, just use a colour. So a lot of people say, you know, go for the cobalt blue and go for the lilacs, and I thought no, I have a lot of bright yellow accessories, and not the neon yellow, because there is a neon yellow which is amazing, but for me I wanted to go for this kind of canary yellow here. So I'm just going to hold it up while I'm talking so that if anybody flicks they still know I'm talking about the bag. I went on, I knew I wanted a big bag. They do all different measurements. I think they go in inches. I think this is the 15-inch bag, which is the biggest one they do. I am quite tall. Well, I am tall. I'm 5'11". You know, I'm not skinny. I'm quite a curvy girl, and I've always thought the bigger the bag, the less big your arse looks. Sorry to be graphic, but that's how I work. And plus the fact I am known as the bag lady, and I will be doing a post on the bag lady. I'm going to lay them all out just to scare myself into not buying any more, which won't work. But I always carry loads of stuff. I always have either a really big bag or it's full. It's never that much of a mess, well, maybe, but I knew I needed a big bag. So this is the big one anyway. This is the batchel, like I say, it's got a handle on the top. The other ones are kind of like that, they haven't got it, but I quite like to carry my bags like that sometimes, you know, when you don't want it to hurt, you know, sometimes they hurt your shoulders and kind of digs in across your chest and across your boobs, and so I wanted a bit of a handle. Plus I thought it looked quite more old school. It comes with a big long handle as well, which is this one here. So that's there, okay, all in the same colour. It's all leather, it's really good quality leather, and I chose that. It's got all the buckles on the front, which are proper buckles, so you know, they actually open like that. I'll just open one. You know, sometimes they have them and they're like press studs and you can just clip them. This hasn't got press studs, it's proper like that. So that's the style of the bag. You can actually get them to put your initials on the bag as well, which I didn't really want, but I have seen people with it on. It does look really good, but my initials are, they read out no, N-O, so I didn't really want people to be like, what is this? So I went without. So back to the bag. The bag is canary yellow, fantastic. Chose the bag, wait for it to come. They do say it takes a few weeks to come because they are handmade of, well, I know all bags are made, but they're made, you know, in the UK. It didn't take that long, I think it took about 5 days. So it came, I opened it, it came in a gorgeous dust sheet, which is somewhere. And it's all wrapped up really well. I opened it, loved it straight away. The colour is so me. You know, I see loads of home accessories in this colour. It's almost got like a, I can't really see in this light, but it's almost got like an orangey tinge. I'm going to put it up so you can see. It's a good shot. All the positives about the bag. It's great, fit loads in it, really good quality leather. You can tell that straight away. I'll just open the other strap for you so we can get a look. So the other flips open like this. Great, lovely leather. It smells like proper nice leather. Inside, there's a few bits in there. My apologies. Nice pocket in there. The back, there's no really any details on there. It's all smooth. The bottom, everything is yellow. It's all stitched. It feels like the type of bag that's going to last you for 10, 20, 30, probably more years. It's proper hard wearing. The buckle on the side, you can take that off if you wanted to. You know, I always have it on because it's just, I just do. That's the buckle there. You can have it long, short, that type of thing. Like I say, handle on the top, really sturdy. It feels like it would take a lot of weight. I'm not saying load bricks in it, but it would take a lot of weight. You can get lots in it. It'd be perfect for anybody who's kind of at college or at work, or they're going to work, they've got folders, they've got iPads. You know, I just use it for a handbag. But I've got quite a big purse, my purse is not that big. So that's the bag. Positives about it. The colour, there's so much choice with the colours, it's unbelievable. It makes you want to order one a month and get the collection. I love the quality of it, it feels really good quality. I love the fact that it's British made, and I love the story behind it. If nobody knows the story, the lady, you know, her daughter, I think it was, wanted like an old school, kind of school bag, satchel. Saw a picture of herself with one, and Mum said she'd make one, and then her friends liked it, and it went so on and so forth, and she sent it to blog sites and YouTube sites, and you know, they were saying to make me one in neon, make one in pastel, make one in red, and it went from there, and now it's sold kind of international website. You know, they've got a boutique in London and a shop, and I think it's sold in a few big department stores in America as well, which is brilliant and fantastic. So that's what I love about it. I love how sturdy it is. I love how, you know, just gorgeous it is. There's no downfalls really. The one downfall I found at first was to do with this, how this fastens. Now, I'm just going to manoeuvre myself so you can see properly. Right. So, this is how you have to fasten the bag. You know, you could leave it open, sometimes I do. Fasten it like that, so it's a proper buckle fasten. Now, mine has got a little bit of wear in there, which at first I was like, oh my god. But, you know, it's very sturdy, and I know it's going to hold, and it just adds to it. A lot of people, reviews I read, and I can see their point now, said, you know, this bag looks better with age, and people should have bags that were like a year old, and they look better because the leather had worn in, it's softened. When you first get it, it's quite rigid, and you'll think, oh, it's so hard, but mine's softened up now, totally softened up. It's a lot more flexible, but still, you know, solid enough to keep everything nice. But yeah, with the buckle, that was my only little thing. I thought sometimes when you're shopping and you want to get your stuff out quick, you have to undo it all. But I actually prefer it now. I feel very secure with my stuff in there, and you know, if you have it on your back or you have it across yourself, or I feel like nobody's going to be able to just get in it. This is the world we live in, because it is so secure in there. And just sometimes as a little tip, a little thing I do for easiness is I'll lock one and then I'll leave the other like that. Just kind of flip like that, so you can just flip that out really easy, and then you still, or you know, you still got the one side fastened. Proportion wise, I'm just gonna put it on me, and I'll kneel up, just so you can see. It's kind of like that. That's how big it is. Yeah. Like I say, I'm 5'11", so this bag on me you know, I'm not a size 8, I'm not a skinny girl. It's perfect on me, but they do smaller ones if you wanted a smaller bag, which, you know, again would be lighter. It is quite heavy, not to the extent where it hurts your arm, it hurts your strap, shoulder, that type of thing. But, you know, you wouldn't fill loads with it. And, you know, if you did have books and stuff in it, I kind of like the fact that it's heavy because you feel like everything's not going to break. You know, sometimes you get bags and the bottom falls out and it's not going to happen. So, overall, marks out of 10, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Love the colour. I'm going to buy the red one in the winter because I love the red one, and they do a burgundy, which is beautiful. It's price-wise, this, having it as a batchel with the thing on top makes it a little bit more expensive, about £15. So I think it was 114. I'll double check that and put it if anybody wants to know. But I know that's a little bit pricey, but it is leather and it is really good quality, and I think you're paying a little bit for the story, which I love. I don't love to pay for it, but I love to be involved. So that's my review on the Cambridge Satchel. Any questions, any queries, write me a little comment, and have a good day. Bye! This is when I should have the music from the advert playing out and do all dramatic things and the bag floating around, but I'm not that good. So I would sing it, but that'd be a whole different video and it wouldn't be good. So that's all for me. See ya.